drastic difference, and it only takes me a few minutes. I got some recipe books. We are meal planning.
What's up, guys? It's coffee time. Bop, 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 bop. All right, first, gotta get some beans, and then we're gonna do the dang thing. All right, got some mugs. We're ready to go. I made this one a little full, and this is Danielle's. So I gotta take it upstairs and hope I don't spill any of it. There you go.
What is it?
No spills.
I heard. Boom. Bam. Boom. Bam. Boom. Drastic difference, and it only takes me a few minutes. Everybody always asks me about my lashes. Most people assume that they are natural because they look the most natural out of any lashes I've ever seen. They're not. Okay, my natural lashes are like so short and blonde on the ends. I don't know why. Every summer, it's like they, the tips like just turn blonde. Which is funny because Tyler's are like that too. But anyway, so they look really short. I don't really like putting on makeup. Like I just want to wake up and go, you know? I don't want to spend a whole bunch of time every day putting a bunch of stuff on my face. It's just not, I don't do it. So when my friend launched Flutter Habit, my friend Casey, this is her baby, her business. I was super pumped to try it, fell in love, have never looked back. Y'all, I do this like once a week and it takes me 10 minutes. It takes a lot longer when I talk and do it, but it takes me maybe 10 minutes to throw these lashes on. They last for an entire week. I go to bed in them, I wake up in them, I wash my face, but like just around my eyes. And my favorites are the Happy Medium. Let me get my stuff cleaned up. I use their glue. It's the best glue I've ever found, and it doesn't have fragrance in it, which is amazing. And so I just take the lashes, they come in like a box and the set. And I start on one eye, I start on the inside out, but a lot of people start from the outside. Anyway, I get all the glue on all of them, and then that kind of gives it time to get tacky by the time I'm done. And then I can just go and I put them on. So they attach under the lash, which is not like most lashes. Most lashes, you're laying it on top of your lashes. These go up underneath. So you're putting the glue on the top, and then you are lifting just gently and then pressing gently. Oops. I got glue on my tweezers, and so the lash just stuck to it. That's funny. Pressing gently to your lashes and letting go. I always do this. Okay, started. So lift slightly, press gently, and then I let it dry a little bit more before I really like kind of press them together more. There we go. And the last one. So there's 4 little segments, and so I kind of let it just get a little tackier, and then I just push up lightly to help make sure that they are all lined up and bonding well with my lashes, and that's it. That's it, 10 minutes, and this will last all week. So then, okay, that's it. So like my daily routine, I wake up, these are already on. I will put like a little bit of powder on my brows, because thanks to the 90s and those super thin eyebrows and years of over plucking, they have been growing in a little bit better. So I just am using a brow powder that I've had forever and a brush, And I just like to make my brows a little bit more, what's the word? Just slightly more defined, fill in the gaps from the over plucking. Thanks so much. 90s. Was that you guys? Tell me, did you grow up through that era of super thin eyebrows? I just watched a movie the other day. What was it with the kids? Oh, we watched George of the Jungle. And oh my goodness, Ursula's eyebrows were like the thinnest little line. I'm like, yep, I remember that. I remember that. So we'd all like pluck them, shave them, whatever, really short or really thin. And then we're super blessed when they didn't grow back as full as they were. Lovely. So this is kind of my thing, my routine here. It's really simple. If I'm like going somewhere, I'll throw in a little bit of blush and maybe highlighter, but not usually. Usually it's just like make sure your brows are filled in. And again, I tend to wash my face or like wash around my eyes, so my brows don't even get done every day. Bulk of this will still be on tomorrow. That's how I do things. There we go. That is my daily, everyday makeup look and hack for you guys. Flutter Habit lashes. You can literally roll out of bed. If you want to put on a little concealer or whatever you do, you can do that. I don't have to do mascara. I don't have to worry about it running in the rain and getting into my eyes or anything like that. The happy medium. These ones are my favorite. And yeah, you can use my code and get a discount. I'll put a link in the description for you guys. But so now, I don't normally, like I said, get ready for the day, but I'm ready for the week. It's Sunday, we're starting a new week. Good to go. Today on our list of things to do is to make a meal plan, clean out our closet, and then just kind of plan out the rest of our week. We have our big camping trip for the Feast of Tabernacles coming up, so we have to kind of start thinking about that, start thinking about what we need in terms of food. We need to go get our RV. Lots of planning and preparation for that this month. I'm really excited. Anyway, I'm gonna drink my coffee and I am going to get to work. What's up? Okay, we're to it. We're working together as a team today. John and I, we got our computers. I got some recipe books. We are meal planning so that we can get groceries tomorrow. Your mom's coming this week. Our house has been a revolving door of guests, which is fine, but I feel like the normal, like, let's go get a bunch of groceries and then we go through them doubly fast, and that's, we're gonna try to get ahead this week, right? We're thinking who could possibly come at any point in the next 2 weeks, and let's make sure we get enough. Anyway, we thought we'd walk you guys through how we meal plan, what that looks like. We don't do it consistently, but we are finding that living in the middle of nowhere, we absolutely need to do it consistently. Because again, we can't seem to keep groceries in the house, which is normally, it's not a problem we're used to because we could always just easily, the store was 1.5 minutes away and now it's like 45 minutes. So we're needing to get a little bit more intentional. The cost of everything is going up. It's getting insane. I'm hating weekly grocery trips that are costing way more than I feel like is what I'm comfortable with. So we're gonna get down and dirty this week and meal plan some affordable family-sized recipes. I think the goal is to find some that coordinate where we can just make like a whole bunch, you know, like make chicken and use it for 2 recipes, or make something with sweet potatoes and cook all the sweet potatoes and then use it in 2 recipes. Like, that's kind of the goal, is to see what we can buy in bulk and kind of cut costs that way. So John's favorite way is to look online. We're Googling gluten-free. Is that what you usually look up?
Yeah, so I do a couple ways. 1, I just do gluten-free recipes. 2, I go find a specific thing I want and then see what websites populate, because it's not always the same. So
you get
like,
the idea for a meal?
Right, so like, well, yesterday we'd made pizza dough.
Yeah.
So I looked that up.
It was so good.
Found different websites that had it, and I was like, oh, okay, let me try see what other recipes they have on their website. So that's what I'm doing right now.
Okay, hang on, because that gluten-free zucchini ricotta gnocchi sounds amazing. So we're looking up, John likes to look that way. I've bought a couple books. This one is going to be more applicable to our life next year as soon as we get our garden established. You guys, I found this at Costco. It's called 6 Seasons. And basically it goes through the different seasons of like a garden and what grows that time of year, and then what you can make with it. So the recipes that are really gonna help us utilize what we will be growing in our garden, help inspire us on what to plant. Because the thing is, you can look up what grows well this time of year, you can plant it, and then you can harvest it and you go, I don't know what to make with this. And then you have vegetables and food that's going, you know, to waste or to the animals because you don't know how to cook it. So this is gonna eliminate that for us. I thought it was really cool to start experimenting with some things that we wouldn't normally eat, but when we are trying to live off of what we can grow, it's gonna be really helpful. Like this, Swiss chard, leek herb, and ricotta crostata.
Oh, that looks good.
It does look good, but would I have ever thought, let's plant some Swiss chard and leeks and eat them? No.
What's
but
Swiss
now,
chard? I thought that was just cheese.
look at this. No, it's like this leafy stuff.
Oh.
Rainbow chard with garlic and jalapenos. I don't know if our kids would eat this, but the idea is to just start catering our taste to what we can grow. That way we're a little bit more self-sufficient. And if you go into the grocery store and the shelves are bare and your favorite foods are unavailable, gonna mean you're going hungry because you actually are growing food that you can cook and eat. That's kind of the goal. That's why we moved to land in the first place. So our meal planning is gonna incorporate both of those things, our comfort foods, our favorite foods, but starting to experiment and branch out into seasonal foods so that we are well prepared when we are growing our own.
When you're getting recipes, do it on the computer. That way you can copy and paste, or you can do it on your phone too, but make a note in there, copy and paste the links. That way you can go back, pull it anytime you need it, make a list. Cause like my mind, when I'm trying to think like what's meals that we've made, I've made tons of meals, but I can't remember any of them. So when I go back and look at my list, I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot we made that like 2 months ago and it was delicious. So.
Another good thing to do, because let's face it, we don't always have internet, we may not always have internet, is to print them out. Print out your favorite recipes and store them in a binder.
That's a good idea. We
gotta get our printer working again. And that's like, I've just bought a recipe box. My goal is to start writing things down and having physical copies of all these things. So save them in notes, but also print them out, save them in a recipe book.
I like this recipe. We're doing it.
Yeah, the gluten-free. So recipe number 1 that we are gonna make is gluten-free zucchini
ricotta gnocchi.
Gnocchi. Here's what it looks like. So this website John's looking at is called
glutenfreeonashoestring.com. Thanks, Nicole, for your gluten-free recipe.
Nicole, we'll tag it, we'll link it. So we're gonna scour this website because I did see a couple other ones that caught my eye. And we'll basically go through, for us, celiac disease is in our family. We try to eat organic. The kids are eating more meat now. We've started introducing that, but we do still try to largely eat like fruits and vegetables, and then like meat is kind of added in. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So that's what we look for personally when we're looking for recipes. What's gonna get in a wide array of nutrients, and what is easily made gluten-free. So he's gonna go based off of that. That's already like one kind of pasta-y dish. It's gonna utilize zucchini. We can go to Costco and pick up a bunch of zucchini. So what else can we make with zucchini? That's how my mind works. Like, could we do kebabs? Could we do, you know, like zucchini boats? So could we do a chili, a soup, something like that? So we can use zucchini in 2 places, then we can cook it once, use it twice. So the other aspect to this is taking and again making that shopping list. The more common ingredients we have, the easier the shopping is gonna be because we can just buy bigger quantities of the same item. Usually you can get them cheaper that way. That's kind of what we're looking at. But what we're gonna do is compile all of the recipes we're gonna feed our family for the next couple weeks and the different websites that we found them on. And I mean, we can even break down our shopping list if you guys want. If this is something that like excites you and you're really interested in, let us know, because we might consider doing this on a monthly basis and sending out an email newsletter with recipes, with links, with a grocery shopping list. Let me know if it's something that sounds like you would be willing to sign up for. Do you want to make our Shabbat dessert this week? I'm thinking cake pops.
Cake pops?
You make some gluten-free cake pops?
Yeah.
Nice.
Or ooh, look at this. Oh my gosh.
You're looking at the wrong stuff.
No. We're gonna eat this. We're gonna make some chili with that extra zucchini and some of this. It is gluten-free pumpkin cornbread with pumpkin butter. It's fall. It is fall. It is fall. The leaves are falling everywhere. Okay, you guys, I have got a whole bunch of recipes now saved, like probably too many. They might all be like breakfast and muffin and bread, so I might have a little more work to do, but I want to show you what I've been doing. I have this Hosanna Revival planner, and I just ripped out all of the earlier months, so it looks like it's only from October to December, but it's not. So it has like an actual calendar section. So it's got like scripture and it's really cool, and then it's got the actual like calendar style, but then it has a weekly breakdown, so each day gives you like a list. So there's little check boxes, but I am going BLD, breakfast, lunch, and dinner on each day. So I can just go through and plan out there what's for each day. I used to just do it all on a piece of paper, like Monday, BLD, Tuesday, but that is making it so much easier. And then I am going through in this notebook. I really like to write. John is like, do it on a computer, let me just copy paste into notes and this and that. I just need like a pen and real paper. I don't know why. So then I've made a list of like breakfast and a bunch of our favorite breakfast foods, lunch and a bunch of different options for lunch, dinner. So far, these are just categories. We have Italian, Mexican, American, Indian, and Greek. I'm gonna actually go through and figure out which recipes we wanna put in here. But I thought if I could have a list of each of our favorites, then I could go through day by day and pick, and that will help me kind of plan a little bit to make sure our meals are like broken up and that we're getting a good variety of things. But it'll also help me to take like, if we do, you know, sweet potato enchiladas or something, black beans, sweet potatoes in enchilada one night for dinner. The next day we could use leftover sweet potatoes and black beans. If we make extra and plan well, we could put those in a separate dish in the refrigerator, and the next day we could use those for quesadillas for lunch for the kids. So kind of helps me to lay it out that way where I have a list I can pick and choose from and see what meals we're gonna make and then plug them into a weekly calendar. And then I'm gonna try to do 2 weeks. That way we can avoid an extra grocery shopping trip. We are gonna have another big shopping trip towards the end of the month when we get ready to go camping. So the less I can think about for the next 2 weeks, the better. I'd like to think about this once and then not again. So that's the plan. Right now I'm just filling in the dinner options and picking some really good recipes, some new ones, and then some tried and true favorites. And then I'm gonna go ahead and plug it all in.